in Khayelitsha, the second runner-up for Ward 18 candidacy, that's Vuyani Nongalo, and his family have been left living in fear after gunmen opened fire to his home in Site C, that's in the township. His wife says this is not the first time his life has been threatened, and this incident has left them living in fear of what will happen next. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same joins us live now from Cape Town. Nasiphi, very good morning to you. So tell us who this councillor candidate, which party does he belong to, and importantly, what happened here? Why do they feel that their lives are constantly under threat as a result of the husband here possibly being a councillor?
Well, Oli, the councillor in question, or rather the second runner-up, is a member that belongs to the ANC. And the family is saying that they've been paralyzed with fear following yesterday's incident. And basically what had happened was that earlier on when the election campaign was starting to take form, which was when members in that particular ward, Ward 18 in Khayelitsha Site C, had voted. However, he was the second runner-up, and that is when they disputed the results with the ANC. And we do understand that there is a process currently underway from the ANC side to look into that particular dispute. Residents within that ward were the ones that said that during the community processes, they had appointed him to be councillor. However, he is the second runner-up, and since that weekend of voting, they are saying that there's been a number of threats to his life. And just yesterday, that was the last straw, which has ultimately resulted him in fleeing his home and leaving it due to the fear that he might not make it should there be another incident. And we will be speaking to him or his wife later on this morning. But just a couple of months ago, when it was announced that elections will be on the 27th of October before it was moved to the 1st of November, the SACP had a protest outside the provincial office here in the Western Cape, calling on police to take seriously some of the incidents that are being reported by various councillors, including the candidates ahead of these local government elections, saying that as much as these elections are hotly contested, they are calling on SAPS to ensure that the intelligence officers are working around the clock to ensure that the councillors and the candidates are safe. And just in October alone, a ward candidate in Ward 98 of the ANC in Khayelitsha also died due to a hail of bullets or rather she died to gunshot wounds that she sustained in her home. And in July, we also covered a story of an ANC councillor in Lower Cross Road that was gunned down in her home, just outside her home actually. And that was the second attempt on her life. Last year, we understand that she was in hospital for a number of weeks, and unfortunately this year with the second attempt, she did not survive that one.
Oh, Nasiphi Same, thank you very much for this comprehensive update. You hearing her counting just the number of cases relating to this period, particularly as it affects the ANC councillor candidates. Well, the party maintains that this year things are slightly less than what was seen in 2016. Nasiphi, the assumption here is that this councillor, along with his wife, would have gone and report this matter to the police. But also importantly, has the party reacted at all to what is happening in their lives?
Well, only at this moment we know that the family yesterday opened a case. I mean, the incident happened just after 11 o'clock yesterday morning. And we do understand that their home, just outside, there's gunshot wounds, there's gunshots and bullets outside their homes, including the TV and certain appliances in the home. As much as no one was injured, we do understand that police are investigating attempted murder. And as I mentioned, that particular dispute that the community had opened following the outcomes of the ward candidacy in Ward 18, that process is ongoing. But we will be, reaching out to the ANC to find out whether or not they are aware of this particular incident and also their thoughts regarding this incident. I mean, this is not the first ANC, or rather, there has been a number of ANC candidates that have, died in the recent months due to crime. However, this particular family is very certain that it is indeed politically motivated. They even went as far as saying that, this particular gentleman, Vuyani, does not have any enemies, as that is the reason why they believe that this could be politically motivated, taking into account that the community is rallying behind this candidate, even going as far as saying that maybe he should stand as an independent candidate. However, he refused, saying that he's very much loyal to the African National Congress and cannot be standing as an independent candidate, hence why the dispute with the African National Congress in the Western Cape was opened for them to look into.
Nasiphi Same, thank you very much, our reporter live in Cape Town.